Not you, Minnie.
Fighter was all the rage last month. It was released in January 2024, and everybody on social media was talking about the film. Either they were talking about how bad it is, or they were saying that India has not stopped making propaganda films, or they were making memes on it. So that's Pakistan's side of the story. Indian critics, I've read a few reviews, and they have praised parts of it, but uh, in general, the film was a flop at the box office, and the director Siddharth Anand had very ridiculous reasons to give why it flopped. But I thought that okay, there is this film which has Deepika Padukone and Hrithik Roshan as the leading couple, so why would it fail? And the film is about Air Force, so you have this couple who oozes charisma, and whoever thought of taking these two together in a film must be a genius, and then in an action film must be a genius because they have that sort of personality that they fit in very easily in this universe of an action movie, a war movie, an action movie about airplanes and air fights and stuff. So I liked the idea. I thought, why it didn't work? Okay, it's a propaganda film. I understand. They have made shitloads of propaganda film before. They have worked. Uri worked. Even Shersha was not much of a propaganda, but it worked. So why is this not working? What just didn't click? And I saw the film. And here's what I think. I think that when they have put so much energy into emphasizing that Pakistanis are terrorists, so Pakistanis are just bad people in general, and we just have militants, walking in every street of our country. You are emphasizing it. Let it be reasonable now. Why are you making it such a clueless theory? This film, which is about like 2 hours, all I could think of is that this director Siddharth Anand is not making his first movie. He has given hits like War, and recently he has made Pathaan. Both of the films are not like brilliant when it comes to storytelling, but at least they were good films. They were well proportioned films. They had something to say. The characters were doing something in those films. It is the मज़े की story in this film कि पूरी फिल्म का जो मुद्दा है वो ये है कि फिल्म का एंटेगनिस्ट है जो सब कुछ कर रहा है, and the protagonist, mainly Hrithik and Deepika, are doing shiz because they are literally being told what to do by the militant. They are just responding to what he's doing. So this guy, who's the antagonist, Azhar Akhtar, played by some new actor Rishabh Soni, is the mastermind, and who he is, what is his background, why is he so powerful, why he has this authority over every other authoritative figure in Pakistan, nobody knows. And they have not even cared to tell that in the film. But this Azhar Akhtar, he is so popular and has so much power that the colonels, the politicians, the journals, everybody as shown in the film is at his disposal. वो चाहे तो अटैक करा दे, वो चाहे तो मिलिट्री के बेस में पहुंच जाए, वो चाहे तो कुछ भी हैक कर ले, वो चाहे तो किसी को भी डबल एजेंट बना के आपको बेवकूफ़ बना दे, वो चाहे तो बॉम्ब लेके आपके सर पे खड़ा हो जाए. You will never know what will happen next because this man is shown to be such a powerful figure that nobody is questioning him in like the whole country. Nobody is questioning him that what is this militant doing. Everybody is answerable to him. Now this man of steel, Mr. Azhar, he single-handedly plans everything and executes it, and he is hell-bent on destroying India via people who are living in India. So he'll incite Kashmiris living in occupied Kashmir to do a blast. Where in the film, who is supporting this person? They are just somehow given hints here and there that okay, the military or the army or the establishment or Flana Dimkana is behind the person. But why? So nowadays, they are not even putting that much energy into the film to show that okay, this militant faction has this much authority because of X, Y, and Z. No, they're just showing okay, they have authority. Why I don't know, because that's how things operate in Pakistan. It's like Anakanu. So let's just not get into how things are happening. A very interesting observation while I was watching the film, whenever this antagonist appeared, he reminded me of Yasir Hussain. So this guy who is playing Azhar is a new person they have introduced in the film. This actor, his name is Rishabh Soni. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. And this guy Rishabh, I somehow think that he resembles Yasir Hussain. So if you have seen the film or you plan to watch the movie, please do tell me in the comments. Do you think he resembles Yasir Hussain, or is it that my mind is playing some games with me? High time that Indian filmmakers, producers, and everybody in Bollywood industry should unite and watch a few Pakistani films, Pakistani dramas, and look at how Pakistanis live their lives. We don't wear green 24/7, 12 months a year. We are not so patriotic that we have Pakistan's flag on every door and window, and we do not wear Kajal Surma all the time. Please, it is high time that you should stop making these caricaturish Pakistanis in your films. Because when I saw this fighter pilot, a Pakistani fighter pilot who had kajal or patani surma in his eyes, and it looked like that he hasn't washed his face for probably a month or something, and everything from his jet to his helmet was green, and he had stickers of Pakistan's flag on it. Wait a second, who even does that? Who patriotism and nationalism peak को भी तोड़ के कहीं ऊपर निकल गया है ना? Can you look at it, at our pilots and our fighter pilots? Every other F-16 flying from Pakistan in the film was green, while every other Sukhoi from India was sky bluish or something. One jet, fighter jet, could be green. One F-16 could be green. Okay, 4 F-16s could be green, but not every F-16 will be green. And that particular hint of green, which looks like grass. Please get out of this stereotypical mindset, because it is 2024. I think it is high time we start doing some research while making films about countries and nation. And while I'm talking about your stereotypical portrayal of Muslims and Pakistanis, जनाब, ये आप जनाब कोई नहीं करता. खुदा का वास्ता है, मिलिटेंट्स तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं करते. झूठा भी मार रहे हो और आगे से जनाब बोल रहे हो. मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि आप दिखाना क्या चाह रहे हो भाई. हमारे वही स्लैंग्स हैं जो आपके स्लैंग. We have all the colloquial terms that you use in your vocabulary in India. I also had another interesting observation. I have seen a few propaganda films before, and I've realized that what they do is that they add little elements to show that we are not stereotyping Muslims, or we are not stereotyping Pakistanis, or we are not stereotyping any gender, any religion, any ethnicity, anybody. So we are not showing stereotypes. That's why we'll add hints of garnishings of some elements to show that, okay, we respect and we give space. We are not, trying to sabotage anybody. And what they do is that, okay, they have made one of the leading character in the film a Muslim. Like Hrithik Roshan is playing squadron leader Shamsher Pathania. His father's name in the film is Talat Aziz. So what he is a Muslim. But there is no growth beyond this fact. They have not shown anything related to him being a Muslim in Indian Air Force. Nothing. Which is okay. Maybe they are trying to show that it's not a big deal. All kinds of religions can become a part of Indian Air Force. Then they are showing another character, squadron leader Bashir Khan, played by Akshay Oberoi, who, spoiler alert, passes away in later half of the film due to some unfortunate circumstances. Now, then you are showing that a Pakistani Muslim is responsible for killing an Indian Muslim. So you are trying to twist things while you are trying to say that we are not putting people into boxes. I also did not like how they showed Patty as a character who is a rebellious fighter pilot, and he does whatever he wants to do without even thinking for a second what will happen to his fellow fighter pilot. Like during a rescue operation, if he wants to chase an enemy jet, he'll just chase it without realizing what will happen to his peers who he has left behind, and he doesn't gives a rat's ass about the commands given to him by an authoritative figure. I don't like that attitude that they have shown from a squadron leader in a very formal setting. They brushed it under the carpet saying that he had a past, but I like the idea that they have shown this to be a good quality, which it isn't. Also, there are some dialogues in the film which are very triggering, not just as a Pakistani or as a Muslim, but in general. There was a fight sequence, I think in the climax of the film, during the last half, when Hrithik is fighting with the antagonist, and he says something very triggering, which is along the lines that Indian occupied Kashmir, say, इसको इंडियन ऑक्यूपाइड पाकिस्तान बन जाए, अजीब सी मंतक है कि इन टुडेज टाइम यू आर जस्ट ब्लेटेंटली सेइंग कि आप किसी भी मुल्क पे कब्जा कर लो. तो इवन इफ यू आर मेकिंग अ प्रोपेगेंडा फिल्म, यू आर क्रॉसिंग द बाउंड्रीज ऑफ ऑल जिंगुइज्म. अच्छी राइटिंग भी एक चीज़ होती है एंड द डायलॉग इज इन पुअर टेस्ट. If one needs to talk about the good things in the film, then I think it is a film that should be seen in cinemas. If I had to pay and watch the film in a Pakistani cinema, I would not do it at all because I know it's a jingoistic film. And I'm sure कि अगर पाकिस्तान में इंडियन फिल्में लग भी रही होती तो ये फिल्म तो कभी नहीं लगती. My biggest regret was while I was watching this film, it was not कि फिल्म कितनी बुरी थी या कितना प्रोपेगेंडा था. It was more about you have Deepika and you have Hrithik and you made this like it was a face palm moment. कि ठीक है एयरफोर्स था, प्रोपेगेंडा था, जो भी करना था करते, बट इस ऑन स्क्रीन केमिस्ट्री को तो यूज़ कर लेते भाई. दे हैड सो मच कैरिज्मा. शी वाज हिंटिंग एट हिम दैट शी लाइक्स हिम. He was hinting at her that yes, he likes her, but he has a past. So, you know, there was this very cute spark going on there. But it never materializes into anything. And I sort of felt very disappointed there. One moment that I would like to highlight here was Deepika's journey to becoming a squadron leader. I really liked how they showed her struggles as a woman or as a girl who grew up to become a person of authority while her father did not like or support her at all. I really liked it and I appreciate that part of the story. If I have to highlight positive aspects of the film, then I must say that this is a cinematic experience and something that one would enjoy watching in a theater because it has all those elements. Great production value, aerial fights and combats, fighter jets and helicopters and stuff, the action sequences that you would want to watch in a theater with all that sound systems and everything. So it is a cinematic experience, but I would never pay to watch it because I know it's a propaganda film against my country. And if Bollywood industry realizes that they're spending billions and billions on stuff that has no backbone, and rather than doing that, if they make a good story, weave all the elements in their propaganda while making some sense, let's just say they could have done it better. That's a wrap for today. Pick a title and type it in the comment section and let's see if this movie monster can munch on it. Adios!